I'd have to download.
Have you seen
Also, I just
you wait? You bought the game?
no, I just spent $40 earlier today.
What do you?
I'm already
Oh,
feeling like,
I don't want to spend $50.
$40 on food, just so you know. So I'm like, okay,
What the fuck did you buy that was $40?
a lot of stuff.
Herbert, tell me, what did you buy?
Okay,
Herbert,
right.
me,
We got.
please.
I bought honey. I bought spiral ham. I bought some steak. I bought some tomato. I bought a rack. I bought some lamb chops. I also bought a tomato and a half a lettuce.
What the fuck?
Thank you very much.
Give me a sec. Nicht.
See, you're trying to be like, oh, what do you mean I spent $40 on how is that possible? Like, it's pretty easy to hit that when you're just trying to cook. Thank you.
Oh, what are you? Okay, how about this? What are you gonna cook?
A spiral ham.
What?
Ham.
Ham?
Yeah, ham. You know, like
Oh, okay.
pork.
No, I know what ham is. No, I know what ham is. I just was just typing.
Don't be confused by the idea that I could eat ham.
How dare you?
How
Disgusting.
dare you
Disgusting.
indeed.
Disgusting.
I saw it.
Disgusting.
No.
Oh, yeah, she looked at it.
Yeah.
What?
Must be in charge of trash.
Oh, close it over. Yeah, I think I was just showing Tony the meat mountain from Arby's.
Oh, okay. So, Herbert, let me tell you one thing, brother.
Sure.
Okay. Wait.
So what?
Give me a second. I didn't even know you can refund like gifts. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did because of Zach.
What do you mean?
What's that?
Did he like refund the game? Or
Yeah,
something?
I gifted him Eco, and he didn't like the game, so he refunded it.
What's Eco?
It's a game about building up a civilization before meteor hits.
How about this? Since dungeons, it was kind of stupid. I was like brainstorming and everything. I have the game already, and I guess it's like it was kind of stupid. It was a stupid decision. I'm not gonna lie. How about this, Herbert?
What?
You give me arc raiders, I test it out, and if I don't like it, you will most surely not like it.
Come
How
on,
about
man.
That is a good deal, isn't it?
When does the
I can
offer
barely
end?
understand you.
When does the offer end again?
When it ends, never. Never.
No, but I mean, like, when does the discount end?
Good. Oh, you mean the discount? I thought the offer that I gave you.
No, I was talking about like, oh, when
let
is
me-
it over?
Let me check. Actually, I don't know.
Because obviously,
So
I can't
on
find
Steam, it's more expensive than on the website
Yep.
that I have. Let me check. Wait, you don't have PayPal or something, right? You
Nope.
don't have that. Wait, yeah, I forgot. Why don't you have PayPal again?
Because I never bothered setting one up.
I mean, it takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but it's like, why would I set up a PayPal if I could just buy it on Steam regardless?
Well, if you want to send people money,
Then I just send people through
Something.
Zelle or Venmo.
But yeah, but what about people that don't, you know, like that are in countries that don't have, you know, this and that, you know?
Pretty sure every company has Zell.
No. In Germany, no.
Sounds like a skill issue.
What? What the fuck?
What's up, everybody?
What
We're
did I
back
do?
again with Satisfaction.
What's up, everybody? My name is Markiplier. Welcome.
I'm here
to...
visited by a man in Germany who goes by the name of Mexican Technical Support Boss.
Let
Live
me
on
quickly
video.
check on the friends. Hey guys, it's me, Comedy Shorts Gamer, and today we will be looking at. I don't know what we will be looking
Which
at. I
Christmas
have no
present?
idea. What?
I'm not
What?
exactly sure what he means by Christmas present.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I don't think I saw those whispers.
Herbert, who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm talking to the YouTube community here at Yogscast Ultraman Gaming.
Whoa!
Yogscast Ultraman.
What? Ultra Night Gaming, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know. Okay, now new Joy-Cons and you got Legend Z to A. That's fun. That is a pretty good haul. My brother was gifted a Switch, not Switch 2. My brother was gifted a DK Bonanza.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's expensive, the game.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, man, your friend gifted you that? That's like $70. Plus like a Russian.
I was like,
plus
whoa,
a Russian
what the
cap.
fuck?
And a Russian cap, which was $30 for like $100 total.
I mean, that's actually kind of crazy to think about it, to be honest.
Now our only issue is we don't own a Switch 2.
Wait, can't you play it with the Switch 1?
No, DK Bonanza Switch 2.
That's gay.
It's because I don't know. But regardless, me and Tony
Stupid,
are gonna
what the
buy
fuck?
we're gonna buy the Switch 2.
The Switch
tomorrow.
2? Ooh, how come?
Nothing. It's been in the works since like September. We just haven't gone around and buy it.
Got it.
A guy on the Xenoblade subreddit was gifted the entire Xenoblade trilogy by his friend. Now that's a good friend right there.
How much does that cost?
Oh, is it with or without DLC? That changes the price.
Wait, are you talking to me?
Because it's like $60 for the 3 games.
Jesus.
Unless it's all 4 games because of X, in which that would be $240. But if it comes with the DLC, that's an additional $60, I think. 30 for 2 and
What
4.
the fuck?
So for $300.
Really?
But yeah, he said okay. It says without DLC.
So Herbert.
Yep.
The game. Wait.
I am not
Why is
factoring in
it-
taxes. You're right. So it's even higher.
You're still talking to me, right?
I'm talking to you
Oh,
and on my viewership here at the YouTube, Twitch, Sunday Summer Community.
And are you actually live?
Yeah, I told you I was like.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
Oh no, I was real.
Yo, what's up, chat? It's me. Cool dude, you know, it's Monster Place.
Cool dude 22222.
Exactly, yeah. So, Herbert.
What?
There you go. And you.
Since the
do
human
this.
olfactory system is
As a-
closely
as a
linked to
punishment-
memory,
as
Fix-It
punishment,
created
the
scented
guy you're
bill
talking
gun
to needs to
trinkets
chug a
to
bottle
remind
of water.
pioneers of specific concepts. This scent is the
What?
concept
Sorry,
of caring
sorry,
about your
Monster.
family
You
on
gotta chug a
Earth,
bottle
which
of
I'm
water.
sure will
That's
have no
the
effect on you.
rules.
You do realize. Okay, so I have only one water bottle, like right next to me, and that's like 1.5 liters. I'm not gonna fucking. Wait, Dragon, fuck you. No, wait a minute. Hell no. I don't wanna die.
Why not?
What do you mean?
I thought you wanted to die for the cause.
Chug, motherfucker, chug. Hell Hell no. Hell no.
Oh snap! You wanted that. You can't.
What?
Nothing. I'll be looking at the phone.
Oh, okay, okay.
Turning explosives into a recreational activity is exactly the kind of attitude that led humanity to its doom. By all means, have fun. I certainly will, now that we are finally close to the end of this event.
So what are you saying, Ridley Monster?
Oh, I sent you a link.
Oh, then.
Yeah.
Says here, German chaotic cards, $13.99 for.
What? No.
Well, regardless, don't I need $85 in gift cards for the eShop? Final Fantasy VIII, a good discount, $70 left. Trying to what else you? That's pretty good. Well, I'm also doing. Wouldn't I have to? Was it gift you Arc Raiders on the actual game? Like on Steam.
What? No.
No, so you were able to refund it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean that? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's more expensive there. I don't know how much. How much is it for you?
I think it's like 28.
Wait, go check. Go check.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it 28 when it's 31 for me? What the? That's confusing.
It's very confusing. It says here Arc Raiders. To gift anyone Arc Raiders, you need to pay. That's $32.
Yeah, I told you. The link that I sent you is $20. That's
is-
like
It is a lot cheaper, but it's like, where's my Christmas gift, man?
if I had money, I would have given you one. I might look. I'm not gonna chug the water bottle. No, I'm not gonna chug it. Look, Herbert. Since I owe you money anyway,
Sure.
how about this? Once I get the money, once I have the money, since I'm paying off a couple of things right now, I will give you back the money that you owe me. I think it's like $50, something like that.
Well, now it's more if I get you Arc Raiders.
Okay, wait. So you. Yeah, wait. Let me think about this. So, schedule 1. I think it was Iceborne.
Yep.
What else?
Valheim.
Isn't it? What?
Valheim.
What's Valheim? I don't have that.
What do you mean? I gave you Valheim.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
What's Valheim?
It's Valheim.
No.
The critically acclaimed game Valheim.
No. Okay, now I know you're fucking joking. That Iceborne was $15. I 1,000,000% know. Like I know that 100%. Okay, that game costs like. Once there's a compromise, you could get in. What? You could get Ninja here, Astral Chain instead
I don't
of
think
chugging.
you'd be able to
No.
send me Astral Chain to begin with, because don't I need a physical copy of that? And he can't send it to
Oh.
me because he's in Germany and I'm here in America.
Well, I probably could, but wouldn't that be expensive?
Exactly.
Remember the Quest controller?
Yeah.
The one problem we had? That was expensive as hell, man. That was really expensive.
It was only expensive.
I
'cause
think
he
for
owed-
shipping. Well, first of all, yeah, I gave you guys money to go and eat. It was like $50.
Yeah.
I think wasn't shipping like 70 or something, or like 50 as well, something like that. It was really expensive
It was
too.
50, and that was on like promotion.
It's crazy to think.
It
about.
was crazy. I was like, geez, you were about to pay like $100 in like shipping. If it wasn't for like this other place I was doing a promotion for 50.
Yeah.
Regardless, just remind me early tomorrow, so when I get the cash.
Why didn't you do it now?
Because I don't want to accidentally leak my credit card info.
Don't you have a button to just do
You
the
think
be right
you
back
think
thing?
I'm rich enough to afford a button?
No, like could you bind it to like F12 or
You're
something?
like Rich Fancy McGee over here with his fancy keybinds.
Remember that's called having a normal keyboard.
Look at this guy, Rich Pants McGee over here with a keyboard.
What are you talking about? Dragon, I know. I met you before. Don't worry about it.
You see Rich Pants McGee over here with a keyboard with these keys and the enter button and all these other
But then
buttons.
tell me, how are you playing the game?
With my mind.
What?
I'm using my mind. You know, just like I click a button with my mind. And then I type keys by yelling into the mic A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And yeah, that's how I play the games. Yeah, it's, it's like, can you call it anything but a skill
If you
issue?
don't play video games with your mind, that's called it. Bro, what do you mean? I can, Herbert, by the way, the audio, like, everything is.
Oh, is it
Wait,
double? Is it
low
double?
just assist. Yeah, it's double, yeah.
Wait, isn't it just because you're in the call with me?
No, I have your stream open right now.
Yeah,
Why
but
would that be?
No, because you're in the stream and I'm talking to you through
Herbert,
Discord.
I just muted. Herbert, I can hear myself twice.
You see, you should have said that.
I can hear you 3 times.
Fine, I fixed it.
Test. Can't even. Okay, yeah, it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chief fucking died. He's gone. He won't be coming back. Herbert, you're really quiet.
Excuse me.
Okay, you're back. Welcome back. If you didn't die, then I win.
Because your subscription is entirely hinged on Chief gameplay.
Anyways, I will be heading offline now. I'm really tired.
Fine.
Goodbye, Herbert.
Adios.
Goodbye, stream. Goodbye, Terra. Wait, what are you playing again?
Satisfactory.
Terratech? Oh, Satisfactory. Yeah.
Leave your
Goodbye,
computer on.
Satisfactory. Goodbye, Fire Dragon. Ooh, I have to go now. Ooh.
Can't believe it. He's departed us. God. He left us wise words. Some real deep thoughts of the deep.
Fire Dragons is really, really, really gay.
Also, I thought you had stuff to say about Z to A for some reason. Was I being crazy and I just can't chill? Thoughts? Yeah, that's fair. Nope. Whoa, that was some lag. That's some lag. Ooh. What's happened? What's happening to me? You don't know what you're talking about, fire. This is perfectly healthy. Save, then restart the game. They look perfectly healthy. You see, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in bossing, say. Okay, just finished eating. Now I can move without a care in the world. Okay. Hands clean. Now I can do real movement back. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if you're able to read it or not, but all of the Phase 2 things are complete, except for one versatile framework. I just gotta move this junk. I'm slowly dying here. Because I was laughing at something and something got stuck in my throat. Give me a sec. Hopefully now I'm somewhat cured. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm finally doing the Yuletide properly. So, Colonel, what was his name? No, it was Cornelius Cricket. That's what it was. Will make his debut soon. A piece of bacon. It's killing my throat. There it is. A little boy wonder. Hello. If anyone joins the stream, they're just gonna hear me dying like a wounded animal. Oh. Well, are you ready, ladies, to see Phase 2? Well, regardless, we're about to take off.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation.
Whoa.
Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack,
Are you
and
ready
many
for that,
more.
Chief?
Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective.
That hurt.
Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fix It's faith in you will be strengthened.
Look at the beauty. Are you ready to see this beauty fire? Phase 2. Look at the expansion.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fix It.
Oh, look at that beauty. Oh, now look at the horrors that I have to create. Adaptive control unit 100. Whatever that other thing is, 500, and then 2,500 of that modular framework. Oh, look what we get. At tier 4, no, we're at tier 5, we get jetpack. We get oil processing. Oil. Petroleum power. Wood packaging. Logistics and the truck. And even better yet, at tier 6, we get modular engines. The manufacturer that absolutely sucks to work with. We get trains galore. Paths and signals. Mark II pipelines. And Blueprint Mark II. The train. What can we start with? I don't know. Oh, I could have been working on motors. Well, that's my bad, because we need motors. Yeah, because we need this in order to actually do new stuff. So, 50 motors. Do I got 50 motors? I got 30. Probably should start automating stators themselves. I'm making stators. I just don't do anything with them. Well, I mean, they go directly into making adaptive units, whatever it's called. Either way, but with oil processing, I might be able to start affording power. Do you like power? Because I sure do. I think completing phase 3 is the furthest I made it. I never completed phase 4 or 5. Once again, my dog has gotten on my bed and it's time to take a big snooze. Which is pull up every single sheet out of every corner, stretch, not even use the sheet, and then plop right down, and then continue stretching, and then go to sleep.
you go. Here you go. Where do we go today? Oh, thing about this song, I forgot how it goes. Do, 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 do. How much fight do I have? I have 800. That's too much. You know, it'd be a neat visit is if for some reason we got visited. What was that guy again? Dr. Peanut? Because I'm pretty sure he originally came by for a Satisfactory stream. So we switched to Nile before he joined.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput. These were initially left out because Fixit did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
Oh, that one's packaged. Well, time to find for some crude oil. You got hit with hands, and doesn't that sound familiar? Oh, that's. Oh. Now, welcome back from your breaks, gents. We got a mission to complete. That's to find oil. You know, good old fashioned oil. You see here now, we got three separate deposits of oil. Which direction should we go for this oil? Should we go down Oh, should we go south, north, or east? Apparently, there's no oil to the west, so it's useless. Also, I did some offline moving, and I got stuck around here. As you can see, the car got lost. So where do we think we want our new oil? We need a Satan. Oil. Where can it be? Where can it go? So much to do. And for starters, I must bring in the new year with me. The cold and get cold. Honestly, I'm half thinking if we want to build, if I want to build a nicer spot for the first batch of oil, which is probably not the power oil, I'd probably want it to be the closest one, which I think is to the east. Or not east, south, because that's where the other coal's coming from. Thought, but I'm not sure how good that thought is. Is this thing trying to produce? No, I don't think it's Oh yeah, fun story. Feel bad for him, but it was like, ugh, what ended up happening. I was playing with Jimmy Formic over here. A game of Chaotic. And the poor man got, I think ended up going 3-0 against me in the competitive scene. And that was just a rough bit to have to experience. And because it's like, man, for any card gamer, it's like you never, I'm assuming you can understand, right? So you gotta feel a little bad because it's like, ugh, we're spending this time together and you couldn't crank out a win. As minimum safety requirements, acceptable amounts of risk. Keep away from easily destructive barriers. Yeah, it was a tragedy from that event I had to pull away was I was like, okay, so like I knew his deck wasn't great to begin with. Like, just generally, they can get easily hard countered. But it's like, ugh. I didn't want to play meta against him, and I didn't play meta against him. It was just bad matchups. Because it's hard to control yourself with against those decks. Because they either steamroll you or you steamroll them. It's really hard. There's not really good balance. Oh, I was gonna say, for Zeta A, do you have like a lineup you already thinking about? Like who you're gonna use? Because a tragedy of mine is like I want to use Mega Golurk, but I'm pretty sure he's like a post-game dude for the DLC. Yeah, I was gonna use Embor personally too, because it's like for Alligator, you know, everyone has. I don't really like him for the same issues everyone else doesn't like him. And honestly, I never really cared too much about Chikorita. Oh, that's a Nitro. That's a nuclear hog. Limestone. Pretty sure it was around here somewhere. Oil. We've hit oil. I want to let you guys take the motherland. Oil. Oil.
That was careless.
What do you mean it was careless? I mean your sass, Ada. No one cares about the sass. Sassafras. the Yveltal, of course. Was it Oblivion Wing and all that? What I hear is going to be annoying is getting Mega Ray Quasar. Was I heard it was like, yo, you need special donut. You need both special donuts for Groudon Ogre. An extra grinding to get that one. But I think I want to build my team around, personally, because since I'm getting the Switch 2 tomorrow, and I'm gonna get the DLC, but that's just because I was like, hey, Golurk's in that bunch, and I am a man who stands by Golurk. I don't think you can. I haven't seen stuff go past level 100. I've seen the enemies go up to 200. I don't think I've seen the dudes themselves go past 200 or 100. Well, whatever works. Also, I hear that donuts make it easier to shiny hunt now, which is gonna be nice. Because I think I'm gonna try shiny hunting, like, properly in the for the new game. What is the PSS system? Ooh, production. Look at this refinery that I can't afford. Oh, is that not where I do it? Oil extract. Oh, fancy. This is new-ish. Pretty sure before you also used an oil extractor. Two of those. Probably two of these. They're everywhere. No, but yeah, I don't know what the PSS system is, unless or is that like trading system that was like in black and white? 'Cause I don't know how it worked. I remember seeing it like for a brief minute. Oh, staters. Oh, you need a bill? I see steel. I didn't even look here. Because I remember in the offline grind I did, while waiting for the materials, I made a small encased industrial beam generator over there by the other stuff, and I'm like, I might have to put one more, I think, assembler down So any spare, I think it's stators and what's the other one? Player search system. Oh, the community-driven encyclopedia. What is that? Not a thing anymore or something? Bulbapedia? That's It got shut down at the end. Ugh. That's rough. Ooh, look at that, nice and healthy. 2.5 potatoes a minute. I think this just produces 3. I'll mix the full 5. Excuse me, gonna be. Bite. It's because I remember because I never owned Pokemon Black or White. I remember the trading system in there where those like auto trades or something, where it's like, hey, I want this Pokemon. If you give me this Pokemon, I'll give you this Pokemon. And all I ever saw in the little bit was X and Y. Was all I saw for it was like, oh, you want a shiny Golurk? Well, give me a level 100 Groudon. I will not take anything else. I just thought it was lame. I was like, come on, man. Mm. But yeah, I think from my Legend Z to A team, for the fun of it, because I want to have fun, of course. I think I'm gonna make the requirement that all my Pokemon are able to Mega Evolve. And I'm not, since I don't usually mess with held items, I'll just have them all hold their Mega Stone. I think that's how I'm gonna run it personally. Something I'm remembering about was apparently how poorly they coded the keys and was it Pokemon Black and White for the easy mode and hard mode. Whereas I was like like hard mode was actually easier than easy mode and normal mode. Like what was the reason exactly? It was that when you, for starters, I'm not sure why anyone would play easy mode, is one of the things people said, because you have to beat the game once to unlock the keys. So why would you play easy mode if you beat it on normal already? That's what I was missing. But the second thing, hard mode was busted because it only, I think, it only increased the Pokemon's levels. It didn't actually change any of their stats. So you'd be fighting the same exact Pokemon without any real difference, except they gave you more XP, so you'd be more overpowered way faster. It was kind of funny, honestly. But I feel like they need to introduce that again at some point. Just an easy, normal, or hard. Just as a base difficulty. I know most people didn't, but I wish they would introduce it again. But yeah, I think they should use the difficulty change keys again. So, because you know, that's always everyone's complaint about the game. antique crude oil. Yep. You gonna live forever. I think you had to learn how to fly. There's another one. That wasn't that hard now, was it? You just conform to the fate that you deserve. Ooh. Hmm. You know who's the mainstay on my team most likely? I'm gonna put an Excadrill, my boy, on there. And Mr. Scolipede. Those two, I feel like, now that I'm thinking about it right now, I was like, I know those two are base game megas. And it's like, I just need those two in my life. So it's like, you got history with them, and you just gotta stick with them. Someone who I'm gonna collect because I want to complete the game. I actually want to get a living dex for once. I don't think I'll ever use Pyroar. That's the main one. That's really just the main one. I don't think I'll ever use that guy. I think for the fun of it, I think I'll actually, for every checkpoint in the game, I'll just swap out my entire team, like I did in Blaze Black, and yeah, Blaze Black. So I can end up using people like Dragalge. For the fun of it, like why not? Why not use Mega Starmie? It's like it's I like enough of them, like the majority of them. There's like a couple I don't like, obviously, like Mega Pyroar. Who's the other one? I do enjoy Victory Bell. I might use Dragonite. Let me see. New ZA Megas. Right, okay, I think I've already said my opinions. Okay, is this, I think this is literally all of them, right? Okay. So of course there's gonna be a couple I will never use, but that's just cause I can't. Like Mega Caliber and the Mega Greninja, Chestnut, and Delphox. Because they're lame and they're battle exclusive. Okay, so I think these are all the current new ones. I'm not sure. Is Mega Lucario even on this list? Yeah, okay. Okay, these are just the new Megas. I know, right? Getting rid of link cable. Wait, is there Megas? Is there... Okay. Is there dudes in here that can link cable? Wait. Can you 100% Pokemon Z8 without trading? Wait, what? Are you serious? Well, since you got it and I'm about to get it, do you want to just like trade Link at some point, just so we can get the completionist, or do you already have a plan for that? Um, I was gonna say, for those 3 trade Pokemon evolutions, do you want to just set up a day, like one of the streams, and we just trade each other real quick? Yeah. Yeah, it says here. Uh, hmm. Yeah, it says here. There's 3 Pokemon that cannot get full. All we need is a Scyther with a Metal Coat, Swirlix with a Whipped Dream, and a Spritzee with a Sachet. Because stuff like Slowking, Gengar, and Steelix, they can be caught as alphas, apparently. So yeah, after we both beat the game, of course. It's a shame, though. Why is Scyther one of them? Because then you can't get Mega Scyther. Like Scyther, or whatever it is. I forgot how you say it. Dashley! 60, 30, 30. Yeah, I'll probably won't. Unless like someone like Chief wants to see a stream of it, I'll probably play the game offline so I can just complete it faster and on my own time. Like I did with was it Hollow Knight Silk Song? I think that's because that's how that kind of went. Wait, that's a purple one. Really? Just here? It's crazy. Let's see. 30 purple oil residue. 40 fuel. What can I do with that? I don't know. So let's see. Of the old megas. Oh yeah, but the thing with the megas. Of the old megas, there's only like one or two that I don't like, and I can't even remember who they are. But I'll probably not use those until like end game, because I do want to see all the new junk. So I'm gonna go real quick through the yay or nay on if I'm gonna use them. Because for starters, Mega Clefable, nay. It's not because of anything about the design. It's fine to me. I just kind of don't care about Mega Clefable because I've never been one of those kinds of guys who uses a tank usually of that variety. Mega Victory Bell, sure, I'll use them. Mega Starmie, sure. Dragonite, sure. Raichu X and Y, could care less. Why not? I don't have anything against them. For Alligator Meganium, if it just comes across, why not, really? Mega Chimecho, probably wouldn't actually use them. Mega Skarmory, sure, I'll use them. Mega Absol Z, sure. Mega Staraptor, sure. Mega Garchomp and Mega Lucario, why not? Mega Frostlass, yeah. Heatran, yes. Darkrai, why not? Emboar, yeah. Excadrill, yeah. Scolipede, yeah. Scrafty, sure. Electros, sure. Chandelure, sure. Golurk, definitely. Pyroar, not at all. Mega Floette, I don't care. Mega Meowstic, why not? That sounds fun. Mega Malamar, neat. I don't know if I'd actually use them, but it's like, okay. Mega Barbanacle, sure. Jogalgi, sure. Halucha, definitely. Zygarde, why not? He's great. Mega Crabominable, yeah. Glycopod, sure, definitely. Trampa, why not? Magearna, definitely. Mega Magearna original color? There's a difference. Mega Zorua, sure. Mega Phalanx, definitely. Scovillain, probably not. Just because I don't really care for Scovillain as a whole. Mega Glomora, why not? Just for the fun of it. Tatsugiri, sure. Baxcalibur, can't use him, but why not? Because it's just Baxcalibur. He's fine. I don't have a preference toward him, but it's like if I came across him, I'd be like, sure, why not? So you see, I actually have a pretty lax opinion on most megas. And the reason I didn't want to include the old megas is because they would just completely the new ones might get washed out because it's like Mega Beedrill 100%. Pidgeot, okay. Ampharos, why not? Gyarados, why not? What's next? Alakazam, yes. Gengar, yes. Metasham, why not? Manectric, probably not. Gardevoir and Gallade, sure. Houndoom, yes. Altaria, yes. Audino, no. Lopunny, yes. Bayonet, yes. Camerupt, definitely. Both Garchomps, definitely. Sableye, I'm not sure really. I'm indifferent. Mega 1 Mile, yes. Mega absolutely, yes. Lucario, of course. Sharpedo, definitely. Slowbro, if the slots allow. Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise, definitely. Glalie, definitely. Abomasnow, yeah, see him in action. Scyther, yes. Mega Pinsir, I could care less, but Mega Heracross, now that's a yes. Aerodactyl, I could care less. Mega Steelix and Aggron, 100% would actually be on my team, even if they're both two separate steel types. Mega Tyranitar, yeah, of course. Mega Salamence? Yeah, why not? I thought he was cool. Mega Kangaskhan, I've heard the horrors about him. Mega Metagross, 100% would use him, definitely. Mega Diancie, yes. Mega Mewtwo X and Y, why not? So you see, out of those guys, there's only like 4 of them that I said no to. So it's just there we go, a Spedaran Mega opinion. I'm just objectively right because I said so. Ooh. Okay, so I'm producing actual fuel. Produced a byproduct. Already heavy oil residue. You know what's gonna be great though is playing Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave again. Don't need this. Oh yeah, before tomorrow, do you have any more ideas about how do you think Candy Cornelia should go about it, right? Like how do we strip him as well? Turn him into Batman. Because we already accepted that the murder's gonna happen, right? But it's like, how are we gonna do it, right? What's the scene of the crime? Because let's see, they're gonna do that whole thing, yeah, makes sense. But we gotta make it. Should it be obvious that he's gonna kill them, or should it be a case of like, I try to hide it? Because the thing is, I think he's already expecting it, right? But now, because I remember him talking about it the other day, yesterday or something. Like, was it Christmas Day? Because I was remembering he said something. I was like, man, I wonder how Yulta's gonna go, because I know I'm not gonna let him keep his fortune or something, and he's afraid I might do a world correction where the world against his will make him kill his own parents and forget. Make him like a second father. Oh, you know what? Make Cornelius Cricket a second father. You know what? That is diabolical. Dude, I feel like a movie's done that. Have they? It's like, you're like a father to me. Why? Oh, you know what it is? It's, what's his face? What's his face? The guy from Treasure Planet. I forgot his name. But you know, the captain. He was like a second father to the main character. Make him like a second father, then. When do you think it should happen, right? Should the murder of Harry Tennis and John Golfer happen in like right before the apex of the arc, where like they're about to fight the CEO? Or should it be like a side thing afterwards? Because I'm thinking it should be like right before the CEO, they meet up with the CEO to fight him, you know, their confrontation. So then, poor Roger Racket over here has to decide either between going after. Uh, they fall during the fight. So, so they should be helping the main characters over here. And then, like, halfway through the fight, they get backstabbed. And, like, he turns to see Candy Cornelius. Or not, Cricket Cornelius. Stabbing him in the back. No? What do you think? Or is it like they beat the final boss and whatnot. They exit the room and all that you see is the two murdered corpses of John Golfer and Terry Tennis with a note by Candy Cornelius Cricket. Cornelius Cricket detailing it is like, no? Have him fall to a hidden trap mid-fight. Oh, but then how do you link that back to Cricket Cornelius? Cornelius Cricket. I need to start memorizing better. Because, like, I feel like a hidden trap's cheap in its own right? I feel like there's gotta be a level of bravado. The CEO knows about the trap, allows him to be cocky. Yeah, but then how do you trap Candy Cornelia? Or not? How do you get Terry Tennis and Roger? How do you get Terry Tennis and John Golfer to fall into it? Because remember, these two are executives at his company, right? Like, would it make sense for him, the CEO, to kill his own collaborators? Or would it be, or could it be like, they know about the trap, but, you know, the CEO has made a deal with Cornelius Cricket, to have them both killed, and that, you know, Cornelius will get the fortune of Terry Tennis and John Golfer, while the CEO gets to keep his share of the. No, yeah, we gotta build the bond. That's all right. They still have a farewell. They have not even seen the CEO. They still have the Millennium Tower of Amazon to climb. Like what? Like super deadly trap or something, right? Like let's say lollipop, like a lollipop guillotine trap. You know, like the big swinging scythes. Like Saba's about to fall into it, and it's super dangerous. And so right at the last second, like Terry Tennis and John Golfer push him, yeah, push him out of the way as they get, it like just they crumble into crumbs. You know, you really give him some trauma to have to work through. God, that could be a good trap though. The biggest payoffs require work. Yeah, that's the issue. Because I could say the guillotine, but I feel like the guillotine's too easy to dodge. I think it has to be like a giant gumball trap, like Indiana Jones boulder style. But it's like, how do you push him out of the pitfall? It's like, how do you gotta give him like a level of time to react to. Because like a pitfall's too instant. Like I can't visually see Terry Tennis and Roger Racket sacrificing himself for a pitfall trap. It takes 2 seconds, you know, it's like a huge room-wide pitfall, but in the last seconds, he gets picked up by Terry Tennis and swatted like a tennis ball up to the other side of the arena. Right? Like out of the pitfall trap, as you know, there's not enough time for him as he falls. It should be like, I need to somehow isolate them enough where it's the both of them. Wait, would it be a case that Terry Tennis and John Golfer sacrifice themselves to save you or Sabo and Cornelius Cricket? So then it's guaranteed that the butler stays alive? So then it's like, you know, it's like, there's like, you know, gotta shave, you gotta, like John Golfer is saying to like Cornelius Cricket, it's like, you know, keep the boy safe, you know, he must be the inheritor of our fortune or something like that. And then, but then like, how do you, see, that's a good way to get them dead, right? That's a good way to kill them. Because they're both swinging, right? So they can both launch. How does this lead into Cornelius Cricket stealing the fortune? Like, how does he do that? Curses ads. I'm gonna use the rest of the meat. Okay, so in the Millennium Tower, at some point I make a large room where Harry, John, Cornelius, and Roger are huddled together. Dr. Maz, I'm just writing it down in my notes. So in the Millennium Tower at some point, I make a large room where Terry, John, Cornelius, and Roger are huddled together, and when a large, and not, large isn't the right word. Where a huge trap door opens beneath them. Sabo or Roger can run, or may not run, depends on how big I'm allowed to make it. But Harry and John are unable to avoid the fall. John can hit Cornelius out and Roger out of the trap, but both Terry and John will perish. Okay, right. So we got their death. But now how does Cornelius steal the fortune? As the butler, he naturally has access to their accounts and signatures. So, like, what? Is it a case that just is because since Roger's just a kid, the butler is able to just make off with the fortune? But it's like, that one doesn't. Like, I guess he could just make off with it. But it doesn't feel very backstabby worthy, right? Like, it just seems like an anticlimactic end to the accounts. I feel like I need a carrot from him, you know? Wait, what if they have it sent off, right? You know, to sign over their will. So it's like, you know, should Terry and John die, the fortune goes to Sabo. What if they mail the paperwork And then later on, when they enter the tower and in one of the rooms, we'll have Cornelius like mention this must be like the distributor or something, and and try to convince him that this place needs to burn. And just so happens that the Cornelius and Terry Fortune's new will was in this room. And then in the big reveal, he'll mention that it's like, you remember that room you had? Remember that room oh so long ago that you guys had to burn? Well, that was their mailing service. And what was in their mail? That's right, you're the new will that would have set you to be the inheritor of the fortune. And now as the lone, as the lone guardian of the will, only I exist. And thus all the fortune is mine. And if they fail, right? Let's say as they're heading back, or like as they're gonna head back, they come back to the room being burned, like burning live. And we'll have Cornelia say the same speech regardless. The problem is, right? So, because obviously we need to make sure he knows what I've taken from him. How in the world do we make Cornelius get away and live, right? Because they're gonna want to kill him, of course, right? I would kill him because, like, I think that whole burn the mailroom with the new will in it is a good idea. I need to figure out a way to keep him alive because I kind of want to keep him alive for season 3 of Yuletide, just so there's an extra villain that we can really all sink our teeth into. Looks like if I could. Oh, do I not feel? Ooh, I need to go get it. I don't have cable either. Oh, I died. I never picked up my corpse. Let's see, what is the method of this? I need something super fast, otherwise they're gonna get it. Because these guys are actually really good at keeping things still. Wait, oh, wait. Danes. What are those fox hunters names? The huntsman, right? Okay, right? So there's a special enemy, right? One of the executives is called the Danish Dane. And she's based off of like fox hunters. You know how they have like a bunch of hounds and they go recreationally hunt a fox and whatnot? What if I make her a friend of Cornelius as a setup, right? Because right now she's being a pretty big issue for one of our other players, Nicole. Because she's currently their captor. What if we try having like converse and it's like, oh, dang, or was it, Dana, whatever it is. Ah, long time no see. You see here, she's a friend of Cornelius. Because I could give her like a trait, like unstoppable. And since she's on her horse mount, unstoppable means she cannot be slowed down in any way, shape, or form. So she's free to move however she feels like. And so we'll have the Danish Dane and Cornelius as co-conspirators. And no, that's what it is. Right? So they either convince Cornelius, or Cornelius convinces them to burn the mailing room, or Cornelius has the Danish Dane burn the packaging room while they're doing the final fight. And then at the end of it all, he does his speech, he reveals his grand plan and how it went beautifully. And then he hitches a ride with the Danish Dane, who's on horseback, which is way faster than all of them. And then that's how they make their escape. Season 3 rolls around. Danish Dane, Cornelius, has made a new company. That sounds great. I'll tell you the results the next time we stream. Hopefully everything will have happened by then. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Now I need to figure out what Spice of Life is doing. Well, I got the grand plan to strip people of their wealth so they leave back equally as poor as they entered. That's great. I can always appreciate one of those. Now I need to figure out, right? So let's see. Gremlin thing is finding the Millennium Tower as we speak. Once trapped with the Danish Dane, it's unlikely that they'll kill her, because they do not have the raw firepower to do so. Then that's Sabo with Terry Tennyson, Joan Golfer, and then that just leaves Shroom the Feeble, the mushroom themed monk. And he's stuck with Spice of Life, who is currently in trance. There you go. Is that deep? Ah. Very smart. Deep. Oh, yeah. Let's see, what's another random conversation I can create on one's whim? Ah, here's a nice one, right? There's another Pokemon-based one. Right? So you don't know who's going to be on your team, right? But who do you know is 100% not going to be on your team, right? Like, you've seen the new stuff. Like, you see the Pokemon. Is there someone you just outwardly just don't like as a Pokemon, just generally? Like, I don't think I'd ever use Stunfisk. I don't know if he's in ZA, but I would never use Stunfisk. Because he's kind of lame. You'd never use it. Like, what's wrong with this Xerneas? Doesn't she... Actually, I don't know what she gets. What does she get? Because I know Yveltal gets Oblivion Ring, but I don't know what she gets. Because I know it's a fairy type. Her signature isn't damage. Temporary buff. What is Xerneas' signature move then? Xerneas signature move. Is it Geomancy? Doesn't sound like. Okay. A fairy type non-damaging move that takes 2 turns to execute, significantly boosting its special attack, special defense, and speed. What? Seriously? Isn't that just like a worse swords dance? Like, wouldn't you rather do that? Or dragon dance? Yeah, like, sure, it's a big buff, but yeah, it's like... Why wouldn't I just do swords dance to guarantee it? That sucks. And like, here, I keep saying Oblivion Ring, but I don't know what it actually does. It's a life steal attack. So it's like, man, do you want an arguably worse mix of swords, just an arguably worse dragon dance? Or would you rather take Oblivion Wing, which is 80 base power, 100% accuracy, and you gain life for 80 or 75% of the damage you deal? I wonder which one you'd rather do. Man, that sucks for Xerneas. I never stood a chance. I'm gonna return anything that I can use like active. So it's like I can't use the heavy frames. I can use rubber. 200 rubber is actually. I can't use this. I'm not able to use that. Same with that. Definitely not the computers. I'll just throw away the versatile framework. I can just make more passively. I don't need limestone. I'll just do clear road. Cleaned up a bunch of space. Look, I got 8 slots again. Because, what? Did Zygarde have one before he got Nihil Light? Core Enforcer. Oh, he has several signature moves. Okay, so yeah, it gains Nihil Light when he Mega Evolves. Okay. Okay, so. So he gets Land Wrath, a ground type move that hits all opponents. 1,000 Waves, a ground type move that hits all opponents and traps them, preventing from switch up. 1,000 Arrows, a ground type move that hits all opponents and can hit flying type Pokemon. And Core Enforcer, a dragon type move that nullifies the Pokemon's ability or the opponent's ability if they use it in the same turn. Wait, then what's the point of using Land's Wrath over 1,000? They all hit Pokemon. They all hit all of them. Are you talking about his 50% form, or no? It's 50% that turns into 100%. My bad. Well, unless you're talking about his dog form, the 10% form, because I know there's this. Technically, it's 1%, which is his cell, but that one actually doesn't fight. 10%, that's the dog. 50% as the, yeah, the core cell. 10%, 50% true form. And the mega, too. How does that work? I see here that 50% form has like 110 HP IVs. No, don't they all? Oh, right. No. Did he? No, wouldn't he get one because? Or am I thinking of Mega Rayquaza with the Dragon Ascent? No, but they would give. Do they not give Yveltal and Xerneas a Mega? No, they would, because we got Primal Groudon. Yeah, because it's Pokemon Z Day. Wouldn't they get one? We're just assuming they're getting them. Look both ways next time. Get run. I got an achievement for getting run over. Can't believe this. Petroleum Coke. How much does it eat? 25 a minute? That's a lot. Cough, I'm dying. Ugh. Ah. You know, was gonna say too. There was something new. It was a new direct. It was a Nintendo Direct I swore it was news about. Because I don't know why they believe this, but I keep hearing like copium about them making Xenoblade 4 for some reason. Like, what was it? What was the newest one? It was Xenoblade 4 Cope about the thingamabob. Yeah, we all want a Xenoblade 4, but it's like they finished the story. Like, what did they do about it? Or wait, did they leave it on an open ending where it's like we could have a Xenoblade 4? Because I thought 3 was it. Because I was like, oh right, they mushed all the worlds together. Now we have Xenoblade 3 with the calamity that ensued afterwards. I thought they concluded it. Okay, right here. One of the newer ones. New Xenoblade Chronicles game. Potentially leaked for the Switch too. Using a Chinese social media website, Weibo, the leaker posted, "This goodbye is not the end," accompanied by the image of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Considering the user's history as a leaker, there's two possible ways to take this. Either they're talking about a new Chronicles game specifically for the Switch 2, or backwards capability for a previous title. It's like, come on. Like, what are you working off of here? It's just a guy saying it's not the end. Fire, you gotta tell me, did they not conclude it in Xenoblade 3? Or are they trying to make some weird thing where it's like, oh, actually this fancy new game. I don't know. Who does Shulkamary? Like, we don't know the answer to that. It's clearly Nicole. Or something. What was that guy? Nicole? Who was the big guy? Nicole. Xenoblade. Yeah, it's Nicole. The guy in his high Entian just throne. It's not high Entian, it's Machina throne. Ooh, let's see. I don't want either. Maybe that flying concrete. It's like, ooh, solid steel ingot. It's not half bad. What was the Fortune's Weave timeline again? I think you said it was a prequel, but I'm saying like I'm pretty sure this is like a sequel. I need to know. I need to check this again. Fortune's Weave timeline. Okay, blah blah blah. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave released or announced for 2026 is to connect three houses as a prequel before Fodlan, long before Fodlan, or exploring timelines where Rhea successfully revived Sophie. I'm gonna be honest with you, since it's not confirmed, I'm gonna say I believe it's gonna be a sequel. Because I feel like they wouldn't make a sequel where whatever kingdom you're playing as or you're gonna play for is gonna be like guaranteed to fall. Unless it's like, oh, these guys are actually gonna be the future Adrestrian Empire or the kingdom, I forgot what it was called, or the United Alliance people. Yeah, that's fair. But that's why I'm like, I think it's sequel, but it's so far in the future that most of the past, right? Like the Adrestrians or something, is just a distant memory. That's my thought on it. Power. These. I'm getting flashbacks now. to when we turned Marianne into a heavy tank, because I read online people used her as a heavy tank. And we just used her like that for the rest of the game. She ended up being not that optimized because we did it so late. That was honestly pretty funny. I feel like she didn't at least perform her job in the end. I think her only real issue was the fact that she was forced to be compared to like a god, aka Edelgard, who's just undefeated in her role. What do you mean built atrociously? We built them how they were truly meant to be. What is it? We made Lysithea the Immortal Savant, which honestly was beautiful. I don't think there was a single thing wrong with that. Who else? Ferdinand, he went down his route of Paladin. And he just didn't perform great in the end. Like, without Tempest Lance, he was nothing. Who else? We didn't know about the dancer thing, otherwise we would have made someone else like Marianne the dancer. So that was a bit unfortunate. I just thought it was an event. I didn't know it actually gave us a dancing class or how it worked. Casper, he was fine, right? He did good. He did his job. Edelgard was perfect. I don't think you could say anyone about that. Let's see, 3 houses cast. Phelan, until she departed us, she did her job excellently. Okay, here we go. We never did Claude. We of course not. Same with Dimitri. Ferdinand we did. Hubert was good. He was what was he? He became our dark priest. We got I don't think we ever got Lawrence or Raphael or Ignatz. Lindor was fine. He was our priest. Never used Seta. Hanneman, yeah, Hanneman, Gerald or Geralt, Rhea. Never used those guys really. What is it? Manuela, same with Manuela. We never used Anne. We didn't know she was the only character with a timed event, otherwise we would have gotten her. Alois we never used. Ash was forgotten. Dedu never used because he was the right hand man. Felix never used. Sylvain never really used. Of course, Bailiff was great. Never used Catherine, though I did like taking her sword from her at the very end of the game. Just stole it from her. Hilda never used. Lysithia was perfect. Marianne. Marianne's Marianne. Bernie, great. Petra, great. I think she just fell off because of the cast of characters, and we were like, Petra's fine, right? She's great. She just kind of started falling off at the end there because of the cast. Ingrid, perfect. Could not ask for a better person. Anne, never used. And Mercedes, also perfect. So you can't say rip to all those who died or ended up being built atrocious. The only one you can controversially say didn't do good was Marianne. Because we didn't have the DLC, so none of the, was it the Silver Wolves, the Ash Wolves over here ever got used. We never used. I don't think we ever really used Monica outside of mandated fights. We did use, and hope we did use. What were the names again? I know I used Constance a bit, but because she was a mage, it was a little hard to use her. I think same went for Happy. What was his name again? Like the other wolves? What was the name of the guy who gets you a bunch of money? Pretty sure it starts with B. Oh, that's Bar. I know the other guy was called Yuri. I don't think we ever used him. But the last one, guy with the headband. Mr. Brawler himself. The one brawler we ever used, really. What was that man's? Then I remember me and Scoundrel over here were like, we can't believe this is what he looks like when we saw his artwork for three houses, because it was a case of like seriously, this is him. But yeah, we were shocked because he looked way too formal for what he was. We always kind of saw him as a savage animal. I give up. I'm gonna search it up as soon as I pick up this reinforcement. Let's see. I know he had his own unique heroic relic, and I'm pretty sure all the Silver Wolves did. Let me see. Fire Emblem, 3 houses, silver, or DLC, I guess. Yeah, the 3 dude or 4 dudes. We have Constance, Happy, Yuri, and yeah, his hair looks so strange. Ashen Wolves. $24. That's his name. Balthus. I should have remembered because his name sounds like Balteus. Balteus from what's his face? Not Damon X. It was Armor Core. Wait, completing the DLC gives you 10,000 renown and Chalice of Beginnings, which nullifies extra effectiveness and allows counterattacks at any range. So broke. It says the DLC is relatively difficult, lasting between 8 to 10 hours. Okay. Oh. At some point, we might do a quick run through the DLC, just because we're also thinking about going through it again with Jimmy as our new fresh outlooker onto the series. You see, it might be a Black Eagles, but we're probably gonna go with a different route. Probably like, Golden Deer or Blue Lions, just for the new content. Plus, we can finally get Phelan. I feel like if I stay over there by the staircase too long, I might go insane. But yeah, tragically, I think Jimmy's gonna have to miss out on the raw power that is Edelgard and Hubert. But who knows? Maybe we'll see either Dedu or Dimitri or Claude and Hilda. Imagine he decides to go down Silver Snow. Like, I feel like how when that time comes, we'll probably tell him, hey, there's 4 routes in this game, right? We already did one of them, Black Eagles. But we have 3 other routes available to you. We have Silver Snow, Golden Lions, or not Golden Deer, or Blue Lions. Right? I was like, what you gonna choose? If he chooses to do Black Eagles, then okay, we'll just do another Black Eagles run. But we'll plant the seed of doubt so he doesn't feel. But it's like, just so there's a higher chance he doesn't choose Black Eagles. I was gonna say too. If he accidentally locks himself into Black Eagles, I think we'll tell him, you know? Like I said, like if he chooses to do Black Eagles, we'll let him. I'm just saying, in case he wants to see what the other ones are, like we'll just let him choose. Because who knows, maybe he likes Dimitri more than he does Edelgard. Oh, I mean, chapter. How do you lock yourself into Black Eagles? Because I thought you had to do that event where you visit the Adrestrian Empire, and then even then it's a choice. Because I thought it was still a choice. Was it mandated afterwards? Oh, I didn't know you were locked in. I thought we still had a choice at the time. Whoa, you know what I should do? I should see what kind of new Pokemons are out in the field right now. When Pokemons go. Whoa, is that a wild Kyogre? And that's just out there because it could be? Your Borg. Take my gift, Borg. Let's see, Pokemon. Come on, you telling me all that's around me is a mining? That's sad. Quick, Team Rocket member, who are you? Go Diablos, my high CP Garchomp against this low CP Picky Peck. Whoa, a decent CP Gligar. Time to get obliterated by a near max EV Garchomp. Final Rocket Grunt Pokemon is a Pidgeot. The poor fool. Man, I wonder what Pokemon it will be. Is it going to be the really weak Picky Peck, or is it going to be something crazy? It's a huge Weedle. End of the line. Welcome back, Fire. I've unlocked, after long awaited, petroleum.
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I
Yay.
said that, it would be bad for morale.
Will do. A-okay. Can do attitude. Did you hear that, Fire? I am Ada's most valuable pioneer. All those other pioneers are doing nothing. They're worthless. There's not even that much here. Dirty coupon. Time to. And hey, now we're all okay. Look, the world's our oyster. I can actually buy a cyber wagon. Hey, I can buy a personal elevator. I think I'll buy the personal elevator just to feel fancy for once in my life. Oh, Galarian Darumaka. Okay. Throughput, output, hypertube, don't need those. Maybe the signs. Honestly, the stairs. The double ramp would feel nice. Half foundations would feel nice. Corner ramps would feel nice. Maybe ladders. I got ladder. All the new junk I got.
Due to Pioneer request and several reported issues with staircases, there is now a more efficient solution. The Fix-It personnel elevator ensures optimal safety by putting a Pioneer in a box controlled by a rudimentary AI, specialized in soothing a straining mind. Exposure to a Fix-It personnel elevator is recommended to be a minimum of 2 minutes per day for optimal gain.
Minimum recommended. So I need to spend as much time in the elevator as possible. Okay, so to make what I desire, which is additional motors. Requires me to do this. But are we even making rotors in the first place? I don't know. I think we are, but it's somewhere around here. Oh no, it's this tiny, tiny. We don't need smart plating that fast. Chill. I said chill. Oh no. How did good thing this is easy enough to fix. $20 megawatts to power the Elephant 4? Now that's expensive. Alone in voltage. To be honest with you, in Pokemon Go, I don't think I ever need an Alolan Vulpix again, because I did a while ago manage to get a perfect 4-star or Vulpix, Alolan Vulpix in that game, and now it's like, I don't know if it's worth it to even try getting anything better. the more I build. You see, you gotta think of it like this, right? The more I build, the more I risk. What is life if not risk? But you gotta remember, I actually have a relatively decent PC. Like before, we used my laptop for streaming, but nowadays it's like since I got my actual PC, it's like it can handle. It can handle. You see, I'll just weep the day the world can't run anymore, and it just keeps crashing. Because that's what you do when something like that happens to a beautiful world. All you can do is weep for it. Like, look, right? One day I'll say, let's vote. What do we hyper optimize, right? And we'll make it so clean and so compact that that it by itself, there's no chance it can crash any server, even if it wanted to. Because it was just built with that much care and attention and affection towards it. And then that day will be beautiful. Next up, did I not do a thing? Whoa, Lotus. Let's see, it'll make it consume significantly less power. Right now it consumes 15, but by actually optimizing it, it only takes 4.5. Dinosaur nuggets, I'm actually indifferent to. I could care less about the taste. Like, I've had bad nuggets, but so far, dino nuggets have been pretty decent. Like, would I ever get them for myself? I don't think I ever would. But if someone, like, handed me a plate of dino nuggets, I'd be like, yeah, you know, this is pretty good. It's because I'm not too big on nuggets. That's the main reason. And I know this might sound hypocritical, but I do like getting boneless wings at BJ's. Because those are just, they're just fancy chicken nuggets, but they taste really nice because they always give like a, they're always cooking them in a sauce. Try to style. Please make it. Oh yeah. What do you mean disappointed? He's just a bit too. Yep. Actually, while I'm waiting. Actually, wait, no, I don't. Play. Gotta go over here and be like, hey, what you doing? Don't you have some? Five of these, and you just hop, jump, and a skip over here. You know, like wahoo, wahey, wahoo. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to rename the section to like the corner of insanity or something. I can feel my insanity slipping every second I'm hanging out over here. Do that. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Nice. Whoop. Let's see. Gotta do that, let's do that, and do that, and that means I gotta go back, let's go back. Kinda wanna do this real quick. Oh, that's true. That's it. You know what sucks? Is that my eye's itchy, but I think my eyelid got pricked by a mosquito earlier. So I can't rub it without feeling a bit of pain because of the little bump that the mosquito did on my eyelid. Just having time to bite the bullet of the irritation that it causes me, and it's annoying. Dress up this pillar. Nice and beautiful. Did across concrete. It will look nice on the inside. And now maybe two. If it so choose. But I bought half foundation for this very reason. And now looky here. It's a pillar of beauty almost. Take 2, 3. Fly over here. Take the half foundation and spin it around. Now look at this frame. I'm a rail estate. Fit for a personal elevator without any silica, because I didn't realize I need silica. We'll do that another time, because I don't feel like grabbing silica at this exact second. Legends Arceus. It looks neat. I never got the chance to play, and I might stream it. I don't know if I want to stream it. I just want to play it for myself. It's honestly a hard say. What is it? Is it? I say Arceus, but is it Arceus? Like Arc? It's because I'm pretty sure I picked it up from the Pokemon movies, where they say Arceus. I'm pretty sure that's where I picked up where they say it. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening there. Oh, did they? I swear they said it like that. I wonder where I picked up Arceus. Someone has to have said it to me like that, because I know I say both Arceus and Arceus. Arceus! Where are you? Ah man, I guess we really are Palkia. Legends Palkia. I'm gonna be honest with you. The one main gripe I have with some of Legend. Oh, that'd be nice. Can you even trade? I thought Legends Arceus was a single player exclusive. Because of, you know, link cable. Ah, okay. So it sucks they got rid of the link cable for Z to A. Like, I gotta remind myself, don't pick up any Pokemon that require trade evolutions unless you get into Alpha. Which I guess would be like, was it Gigalith? I really like Gigalith, but I know he's a trade Evo, and that sucks. Also, with that new thing, that means I could technically get like Scarlet and Violet as two separate games and play them? And like local trade to do those if I ever really wanted to do that? No, yeah, that's fair. Like I said, the only real Pokemon game I've played, like officially, has been Sword and Shield, so Z2A is going to be a nice experience, at the very least, regardless. Oh yeah, the styles. I forgot those styles in Arceus. Strong style and agile style. Oh, okay. Generator, how much do you consume? Oh, okay. Alright, you just consume 20 versus 40 plus the 1 resin. Also, look at this, right? So, a sec. If you want, I think I'll have to survive without Darkrai, though I think I can live without him since I am getting Z to A, and I'm pretty sure you get Darkrai. But since I have Pokemon Sword, I do get Shaman, I believe. I know you're talking about Arceus, but I don't think you need Arceus to technically 100%, do you? Because like I said, I think I'll officially, like for Z to A and Legends Arceus, I do want 100% with Dex. And I know you don't really need Darkrai and Shaman. Because I don't really plan on ever getting Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, because I never, honestly, was never too into the Sinnoh games, because it just wasn't my time during those times. Having an extra Pokemon is nice. That is fair. Also, but yeah, look at this right here quick, right? This thing produces, one of these produces 175, right? 75 power. This thing produces 250 without any bugs. Look at that jump in power. Like, this is beautiful. And this isn't even like an actual power grid. I just have this here on the side. If you want to see a real power grid, that's what I've been saving up turbo fuel for. That's why I saved specifically aside one extra thing with the actually this one. What was Hoenn the first one? Because he has Hoenn, Johto. No, it was Kanto, Johto, Hoenn. Hoenn is 3rd gen, right? Because I know that's the game I played the most. Yeah, Gen 6 with Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It's a tragedy that Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire are the last good remakes. Because I'm not gonna count what's his face? I'm not counting Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon or Black and White 2, because it is the same exact game, and it's like I'm pretty sure it's just the sequel game. Like I don't think it's not a new thing that they've remastered in the past. Like Fire Red, Leaf Green, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Mega Ruby. I just was never a huge fan of Brilliant Diamond. Was it Diamond and Pearl? Just generally, I was always more of a Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Also a great remix. So yeah, I think Jimmy owns, Shining Pearl. So I'll just, when the time comes, I'll just like, hey, can I borrow your Shining Pearl game for like a second so I can get Darkrai on my Legend ZA? Well, not Legend ZA, my Legend, or whatever it is called. Legends Arceus. Arceus. Let's see. Last to be packaged. I think I can divert some stuff into a package dealer real quick. Wouldn't it just be like, hey, play the game for like 10 minutes. As soon as you're done getting your first Pokemon, you're good? I guess that's fair. Let's see. And what's kind of a shame about me not liking the Diamond and Pearl games, I think, is the fact that I do like the starters. Like, I don't see a single thing wrong with any of the starters. Like, I would choose any of them, and you can give me any of them, I'd be like, yeah, this is cool. Like, I like Infernape, Empoleon, the Steel Penguin, that's fun. Yeah, Torterra's great. Yeah, he learns Earthquake, so he can hit back. Doesn't he get Yeah, he also gets Giga Drain, so that's a pretty good one. Giga. Which one's better? I forgot. Is it Giga or Mega? That's fair. I thought he also learns Crunch. Oh no, doesn't he get Woodhammer? Oh, Giga's better? this thing not receiving fuel? Ah, okay, I see. $60 a minute. This thing's only consuming 20. How's this thing not receiving any? Oh, shut it down for a sec. Happy? Don't tell me it's backwards. Backwards the whole time, wasn't it? Yeah, that's fair. Jesus. Yeah, you're not gonna outspeed her Garchomp. Yeah, but hey, Flame Charge isn't half bad though. Mildly shamefully, I remember I almost lost to Leon in the final fight in Sword. But in my defense, I intentionally was keeping my Pokemon really under level. You know that's nice. Not sure why that Cynthia with sword stance still on the second attack. It's usually a first. Okay, that's all the packaged fuel. Give me my energy. You really, really had a revive scholar? Swords Dance Dragon Claw Poison. Why does it know Poison Jab?
Turbo
new.
fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling
Intrigued.
long-distance trucker fantasies.
Oh yeah, fair tap does exist. Rocket fuel. Oh man. Ooh. There's a weak to poison and steel, really? Didn't know that. Fluid tank. Fluid tank is probably tier 3, isn't it? Or I have to complete the other. And an ionized rocket, ionized fuel. Oh, that's. Oh yeah, I did hear about that. They're all perfect EVs. Oh, they made the rifle recipe cheaper. I couldn't afford it before because it was like 1,000 smokeless. Oh yeah, I can get this one. So let's see. Turbo. Turbo rocket fuel requires compacted coal. Blend fuel. That's not that bad actually. I can make that pretty easily, but that's a next time. The last thing I'll do for tonight is gonna get this jetpack milestone. Because I think I already have all the materials for it. I just gotta go pick them up from the respective spots. 1, 2, 5. Oh, level 66 first run, 78 rematch, and 88 front run. Personally, I would have been fine if her first one was 88 already. Because I always enjoy a nice, more challenging game. Also, I picked up Blaze Black and all that. It's like, sure, I'm not great at it, and I die a lot. That's what makes it fun. It lets me build random teams without it feeling cheap and hollow. Cough, cough. That I forgot her name. The electric gym leader. Jesus Christ! Let that electric gym leader know all the coverage moves that counter anything weak. No, that's because I did the Blaze Black. I did the Blaze Black version, which like uber buffed and changed their movesets a bunch. So I was like, ooh, that was a rough time. I think the Emolgas. Yeah, the two Emolgas were the easiest part. The issue was the Zebstrika. There's like 2 Zebstrikas and a. What was it? I think it was a Magneton. Oh no. Any dude who had rollout, I used rollout, right? It was a Steelix with rollout. They would just Zebstrika flame charge and execute me instantly. Or if I used Golem, they would just swap out and then was it Ice Fang? I don't think it was Ice Fang. It was the other move. One of the other dudes knew a water. Aqua Tail, that's what it was. Which Pokemon knew Aqua Tail? I need to search this up again for Blaze document. Pokemon changes. I don't think I have that. I don't think I ever downloaded that far. Downloaded the Pokemon group file. Okay, so Blaze, Black, 2 Gym Pokemon. Right. Not Roxy. Not Berg. Elessa. Okay, so it was an Emolga, an Ampharos, a Lantern, an Electabuzz, and a Zebstrika. All of them at level 30 to 35. Was it only one Emolga? I swear it was two Emolga. Yeah, it had a Flying Gym with Static, Volt Switch, Acrobatics, U-Turn, and Light Screen. Drink! Have a cup here. Drank the last bit of it. Oh no, here it is. That's what took me out. They had a Lantern with Hydro Pump. And an air balloon. An Electabuzz with the Life Orb, and a Zebstrika with a White Herb. Alright, that Zebstrika had Volt Switch and Bounce. It wasn't just the Lantern. Everything hit really hard. They all had maxed out IVs. Like, you tell me you can easily deal with an Ampharos that randomly has Volt Switch, Power Gem, Signal Beam, and then Cotton Guard. with little setup. 2, 3. I gave a Life Orb to the Electabuzz. Let's see, who did I leave off on? I think the last person I took out, Clay wasn't that bad. Clay I actually had a pretty good lineup against. That was mainly because of Tyranitar. Yeah, the Zebstrika had Flame Charge. Oh, and they had a Luxray. I completely forgot about that. Let's see here. Luxray, Volt Switch, Crunch, Fire Fang, and Ice Fang. With Intimidate. But yeah, the Zebstrika here also had Flame Charge. Thank you very much. Also, none of my dudes at the time actually had it. Regardless, I did beat the Electric Gym. I think where I left
Milestone
off on...
reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels.
The most recent
The jetpack
one...
refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Ads can kiss my ass. 2 minutes left.
Minutes left.
1 minute left. Back.
Welcome back. No, wait, I was looking. Okay, I was looking at the trainer. Ooh. Jesus, projectiles. Okay, no, but I was looking at it. It looks like last I left off was right after the flying type gym leader Sky left. And that was because my team was based on a sandstorm. It was like Tyranitar, Gigalith, was it Excadrill, Hound, what was it? Not Hound, Stoutland with Sandrush. And that's kind of a good help. So, and I also see what I was gonna go for my next one, which was the Dragon type gym leader. I was gonna do Ice. I was gonna do a Snowstorm team. It looks like I was gonna get an Abomasnow. All I know is that he's probably Cynthia's ancestor. Like, you know, it's kind of hard to say he's not. But I see with that one of them, then I don't know. No, I don't know that. Also, I have graduated with this jetpack. Look at this crazy. I can fly. See, I am cheating on gravity because I don't believe it. Look at me go. Now I don't need to climb to get to these power towers. Okay, but yeah, still. I think we're gonna call it here for today because obviously it's 12:30 for me, and I know it's 3:30 for you. We should probably call it now. Yep. I'll see you later. Hopefully for a bigger stream, you know, a Scoundrel or someone else. But it's probably going to be more Satisfactory or Xenoblade again. Or who knows, maybe I'll do something on the Switch too. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Adios.